Yo, you already know what it is. You're listening to The Urban Product. It's your boy DME.
It's your boy Cozy Rich.
And it's your girl Imani.
How's everybody doing today?
Not bad. I had vacation last week, so was really happy for that. But I got some sick loved ones, so if y'all can just keep us in your prayers, that'll be great. But other than that, I'm happy to be here. Happy to be here with you guys. Happy the weather is just amazing, and I'm happy for it to be like that all throughout the week. So, yeah. How about you guys?
It seems like we're finally done with winter. From the looks of it, it's about to be 70 degrees on Friday. It's raining on Saturday, but like you said, it's 50 plus degrees the entire weekend next. So I'm enjoying this weather. I'm grateful for it. I'm doing all right though. I can't complain. Had a pretty good day. Had a basic weekend. I wish I was a millionaire, but not there yet. So other than that, can't complain. How about you, Dev?
Yeah, I'm enjoying the good weather too. Right after this, I'm heading over to Brockton for another installment of the Testing Lab series, Venture Showcasing Local Talent. So definitely excited for that. We run it every other Tuesday, so hit up Museum TV and Sound Lab for more info on that. Besides that, yeah, I'm enjoying this weather. Got to enjoy my few days off before I enjoy my weekend off, actually. For the first time in a while, I won't be busy this weekend, so I'm going to relax. So I'm feeling good right now. This is like the first day of my time off, so I'm just going to start to enjoy it. I've been doing nothing but relaxing. So after the testing lab, coasting. You feel me?
So you on vacation from now until Monday?
No, I got to work on Thursday, and then after that, I'm on vacation.
Until Monday?
Nah, until like the following weekend.
Oh, so you have a whole week off?
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I like to hear. Mm-hmm. You scheduled out for yourself, or they just give you that time off?
I was supposed to do something, but then my plans got canceled. But I decided I'm not going to work, so I'm just going to enjoy my time off, you know.
As you should, King. As you should. That's the way it should be. The hell, everyone deserves some time off during this time of the year, especially with the weather being nice.
Didn't you come off vacation, though?
Yeah, I went to Cancun with my job. That shit was lit. That was amazing. I had a great time. Let me tell you, being in nice weather, like leaving cold weather to go to nice weather, it's crazy how my mood just shifted immediately as soon as I stepped off the plane. Like it was night and day. And the resort we went to was brand new too, so it was nice. But I will say this, I wish it wasn't a work event because you can't be wilding out as much as you want to wild out. You got to be responsible. Had to go to dinners and shit, but it was free. All expenses paid, so I can't complain. I had a good time. I had a great vacation. When I got back, I was kind of depressed because it was all snowing and shit. But I'm still feeling the good energy and good vibe and sunlight from vacation. So it was good. I recommend y'all both travel during this nice time before the summer or during the summer. Get away from Mass, clear your minds.
Next month.
Word.
Where you going next month?
I'm going down south. I'm going to visit my family, so I'll embrace a little bit warmer weather than what we got up here.
Florida?
No, North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, got family out there, so good times.
Word.
You going to Rolling Loud soon, aren't you?
Yeah, it's in July.
Okay.
Period.
End of July. Yeah, I'll be going down to Miami.
Okay.
Yeah, having fun for that. Yeah.
That man's going to be a vagabond that weekend.
Nah, not even. Not even.
Nigga, you on a Rolling Loud. You tell me you ain't going. You're not gonna be one.
I'm gonna be chill. I'm gonna be chilling. You feel me?
Okay.
I'm chilling in every scene.
No mosh pits. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes.
That's a fact. Yeah, I'm not doing that anymore.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm all set. Especially, you got to be with the right people for that type of shit. And yeah, I'm just all set all together. So yeah, no more mosh pits.
That's not your scene anymore.
Especially in Miami, Florida, like niggas can get shot. Like that's open carry out there. And I'm all set, nigga, like Kodak's their king out there, so like I'm all set.
I don't think it'd be open carry to an event.
I don't mean like that. I just mean like shit gets active always. It always gets active, particularly at the Miami Rolling Loud. So this will be my first time going down there for that. So I can't wait. Kanye's headlining, Future's headlining, Kendrick's headlining.
Why do you say hopefully?
And yeah, if they're paying the man, he'll be there. He'll be there. He wouldn't agree to do something if he doesn't flake. The only reason that I can see like them shutting something down is if like some emergency happens.
Yeah, the Kim thing. That was the one time he did that.
Yeah. So yeah, I expect to see him down there, and yeah, I'll be excited. All right, so where do y'all want to start?
So I wanted to ask this question because I feel like everybody's dealing with it right now. Moving out for the first time ever. So you guys have kind of moved out and gone about this experience a little bit earlier than I did. And I just feel like I know like a lot of people right now where they stayed home right during COVID. And then even the year after they tried to, stay home and save money. But now, it's like everyone wants to move out, but there's no way to move out because inflation is just taking over. Everything's being gentrified. And I don't know. I just wanted to know your thoughts on it because I already just signed my lease. I renewed my lease for another year. So like,
where you currently at?
Yeah. Because I wasn't trying to, if I'm being honest, but like I just kept looking at like a lot of different like options because I'm still gonna do school like after December. That was one of the main reasons why I stayed. Do I want to stay there? No. But also, like, the price is good, too. If I wanted to come back home, it's like an extra rack on top of whatever I pay now. So, I just wanted to know your thoughts on it, if you had any tips or anything like that on your experiences moving out and stuff like that. Either of you.
I mean, for me personally, moving out in this economy, it depends on where you want to move out to primarily. Like, if you want to be near the city, then you're going to have to pay bread because everyone's trying to be near the city, specifically Boston. So, like, I know, like, for example, people in the North Shore right now, if you're, like, within, like, 10 miles, so, like, I'll say, like, Everett or Saugus is, like, that line at this point. You're going to pay bread to try to live within Boston. So, if you're trying to move out, which I don't recommend for everyone because if you have parents that are allowing you to stay at their house rent-free, and you're not getting stressed out because of them, then I would continue to maintain that situation because you're saving money, you're working on yourself, you're working on your future, and like I said, you're saving money, which is crazy to do. And people don't understand when moving out. Most of the time, landlords are asking for first, last, and like a security deposit, which is equivalent to a month's rent. So that's 3 months rent up front. And a lot of people aren't able to do that and don't even take that into consideration when looking for houses. So for me, I'm just my advice for people would be if you really want to move out, look at the locations you want to move out to and then try to find roommates that are able to pay the prices that you are looking or that you're seeing because roommates are a big thing and you don't want to get caught up with some trash ass roommates who aren't able to pay their half of the bills, don't clean up after themselves, etc. You know what I mean? No one wants to deal with that. But for me, like I said, most important things when moving out is just determining a location because that's gonna determine the price that you're paying for your house. Like you said in Bridgewater, it's $1,000 less than what's it called if you were to move back home. You feel me? Man. So Jesus. Location, roommates, and then just what quality of living. Like if you're trying to be near the city, then live near the city. If not, then you'll be fine. You'll be fine living 30, 45 minutes without. It's not going to stress your life out or inconvenience you in any way. But if you got that situation where you're chilling with mom and pops, you got your own room still, and they leave you alone, you know what I mean? You can come and go as you please, or, you know what I mean, they ain't stressing you out. Maintain that situation because a lot of people are going broke trying to prove points and trying to get away from family when they don't need to, so. That's my 2 cents on it.
A little snippet.
Yeah, when you're moving out, you gotta prioritize pretty much everything that you're doing on the day to day. Like if you're taking advantage of living at home, you might have more at your expense. But obviously, when you're living on your own and you gotta worry about the first coming up, it just kind of teaches you to be financially responsible. So you definitely need that if you're planning on moving out on your own. Is it worth being with your family?
Yeah, like
to an extent. To an extent, because it depends how comfortable you are with your family, how freely you move around your family. If everyone's on the same page and you can live life freely while living amongst your family, then cool. But I know some people feel restricted when they're amongst their family. So if you're willing to deal with that, cool. But I know a lot of people have problems with that. So just know the price that comes with, If you're living out here in the city, like everyone says, it's pretty expensive. You're not going to find something for under 13 if you're trying to do something solo. So,
which is crazy because 13 is a lot.
Where? Here? No.
No, well, I mean, out here, yeah, you probably ain't going to find it, but 13 is still a lot.
I
when
didn't
you
see
think
13.
about it.
I saw 24. That's what I saw.
For a 1-bedroom or studio?
1 bedroom.
2,400.
That's it. Like that must be in the city. Like that must be in the city.
You must have been trying to live in like South Boston or something.
No, hell no. I was trying to live closer to home. It didn't matter where, but everywhere I kept seeing it went from 2,400, 2,200, 2,000, 2,300. I was like, oh,
That's the product.
I've seen a couple luxury apartments out here that don't go for that much.
I'll say this, like they've been building all these luxury apartments, condos, and whatnot, and I barely be seeing people in them. To be very honest with you, so I don't know how
they're selling.
Huh?
Trust me, they're selling. People are living there.
not from Boston though. More than likely from out of state.
Yeah, it's probably cheaper than wherever they were living from before.
That's a good point.
That's what I say.
Yeah, but like, I mean, I understand a lot of people wanting to move out. I mean, I'm 25 now. I mean, I get it. If I was still living with my mom right now, I'd probably be going crazy, bashing my head off a wall, because I wouldn't want to listen to her talk or her snide comments or slick ass comments. So I understand when people want to move out, but you just got to take everything into account when making that decision. Like Devin said, if you have a good relationship with your family, if you're able to tolerate them or they leave you alone and give you your space and you can do your own thing, maintain that situation for as long as you can and get your paper up. But you gotta think about it this way: if you're renting, like, and your long-term goal is to own, renting is kind of a problem because you're spending money as you're trying to save up. And this actually goes into a topic I actually put on, so I guess we could jump right into it. Like the way inflation is going right now and how expensive everything is getting. Like, have you guys seen how much harder it is like than last year than it is to like save money? Like actually save money, like put shit away for like things you want to do, equipment, trips, just things you want to buy. Like how has inflation affected y'all over the last like year or even like 6 months?
I would say gas and going to the market. I'm not gonna lie to you. Gas and going to the market.
Like you're spending a lot more on gas. Well, I feel like everyone's spending a lot on gas right now.
Spending a lot more on gas, and then like just like everything is just when I say the marketplace, like certain things that should be like very cheap, you go there and they add an extra $2-3 to it. So it's just like little shit like that they're just trying to use to make their money back, and it's like, bro, like pose. Like we're still kind of in a pandemic. People are still struggling from what's been happening the past couple of years. So them just doing it now, I think we're just keep going through things, and it's like we're trying to get to like a good place, and then some other bullshit just happens. So I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like taxes are a mother. It's taxes that have been eating at me crazy because how I used to make my bread didn't really involve like checks and shit like that. So I was kind of able to skate by taxes like that. But within the past couple of years, yeah, I've been getting taxed like a mother, yo. So that shit been hitting crazy. All my bills are still there no matter what. So having to deal with that. As I get older, I start realizing like what's important and what's not. So I kind of prioritize my spending like that. So inflation hasn't been fucking me up that badly. But in terms of like wanting to do shit for fun and just looking like what I got to do to replace that if I was to like spend that shit, yeah, a lot of that shit's not worth it. So I haven't been doing much of that. But mad shit's expensive nowadays. It really is.
I was gonna say, like, do you think like the way your life is now, like spending habits, like say you wanted to get a house, like do you really think that's attainable, like in this current environment that you're currently living in? Because me personally, my long-term goal, like obviously I want to get a house, but I'm just like, yo, I got to be killing it with work every fucking month and not spending much money in order to even just be able to look at houses. You feel me? And that's always been a goal of mine. So I'm just like, yo, 25, I'm trying to do that in like within the next like 10 years maybe. The way shit is going, I just feel like that's really hard to do in life right now. It's frustrating. Like for me, gas prices, for example, or oil prices, like, yo, or bills in general. My electric bill, bro, close to $1,000 this month. Jesus I wasn't home for a week. How did it go up from last month? And it was colder last month. So it's just like, yo, everything's just going up higher and higher every month. And it's just like, damn. this is life.
Yeah, that's honestly what the economy is like. Like it's, every year, people think we're getting closer to a livable wage because the fucking minimum wage goes up, but that just goes up with the rest of inflation. You feel me? Like we're only increasing the minimum wage because we're aware of how much we're about to skyrocket these prices. So you got to be able to keep up somehow. So instead of paying you $15 an hour, let's pay you $18 an hour because we got to charge you $5 for milk. You feel me? So it's just, I don't know. I feel like things just keep going up, and I don't know if there'll ever be a point where it just better. Drops. Yeah. But at this rate, yo, all I know is niggas gonna be fighting for degrees that much harder. As long as these inflations keep going up, yeah, you're gonna see people fight for these fucking 6-figure jobs, yo.
Yes, sir.
Honestly, because now it's looking like we don't have much else of a choice. So, if you're not already in that path.
So after hearing us speak about that, if you're truly trying to move out and you want to pay rent, electric, heat, first, last, security, as well as any other miscellaneous things like groceries or things for your apartment, take all those factors into account and then take regular life into account and really decide, is moving out the best thing for me right now in this economic environment? Think about it, because I'd do a lot of things differently if I could.
Okay.
Feel me?
Jesus.
Big facts.
But nah, I haven't gotten gas since I got back from what's it called, Cancun. I got back last Wednesday. It's about to be a week. Like I had a full tank when I left. I'm on 120 miles left. I'm looking at 429 on that shit, and I'm trying to milk it for as much as I can. Hopefully the gas prices go down within the next week.
No,
they went down a penny. Yesterday from yesterday.
All right.
They went down a penny from yesterday, so
I'm gonna wait till you get gas and see what happens when you look at that damn screen.
I'm telling you right now, I'm not spending more than $50 on my gas tank.
Okay. I do that too. I only spend 30. Whatever's there, it's there.
That's 10. That's 10 gallons for me. You feel me? 10.5 gallons.
Hey.
How much it take to fill up your gas tank right now?
That's a great question. Like 35, I should be good.
To fill it?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should be good. Yeah.
Hey, yo.
35, 37.
Honda?
I should be good. Yeah.
Toyota for me.
That's why I'm out here.
$35 to fill up your tank.
You thought I was going to Brockton like for nothing?
To fill it up, $35 right now.
Bro. Yes. Not that bad. 35.
It used to
like
be
38.
like 20, 25. That's the funny part. Now it's 35.
Bro, what kind of Toyota am I driving, bro? What the fuck?
MBN. I don't know.
Hey, yo, that make no sense.
What are you, like 40, 45?
Like 45.
Oh, nah.
Yeah, no.
That shit don't make no sense. Shout out YoungBoy.
MBA, that's the car you wanted.
That is the car I wanted, but I thought it'd be fuel.
But then again, I'd be like refilling at
Yeah.
I don't wait for my car to completely empty out before I refill it. If there's like a quarter left, then I'll go refill it.
Nah, I wait till it's at 10 miles.
No, because I travel long distance, so I don't want to ever take that chance for me to empty on road. So if I see I got like a quarter tank left, I'm like, oh, by the time I come back, my shit might be like dripping. I'm like, nah, let me just go fill this up now. You feel me?
Y'all ever been in that like situation where like you're very low on gas, but you can't get gas, and like you just trying to pray you make it to that destination?
Yeah.
Like, how does that go? Like, has your car ever stalled out?
I just don't go outside.
I just hope to God, and I hope I get there. I get there every single time.
I was about to say, like, has there been one time where you weren't able to get there? Because
no, thank God.
I've driven my car plenty of times from like point A to point B with like 20 miles, praying I get there. I'll get gas when I get there, and I get there. But I've never thought about like what I'll do if I run out of gas.
AAA.
Nah, I'd be asked out. I'd be asked out.
Oh.
Yeah, that never happened to me before. And I remember like mad times. I remember one day when I had to get gas and like my wallet was stolen at the time, so I didn't have like any way to get in contact with my bread. And thank God Apple Pay is a thing. That shit saved me. But yo, that shit's mad stressful. You never want to be on the road, and especially sometimes in busy traffic, and you're about to run out of gas.
Because if
if you get stuck in traffic without gas, nigga, now there's an hour delay or like 45-minute delay because this nigga in the middle of the road, bro. Because he wanted to push the fucking highway with 3 miles left on their shit. But that's never happened to me, thankfully.
Nah, that happened. I saw that like a month ago.
I saw it this weekend. Car was in the middle lane.
Yeah, nigga got stuck in the middle lane because he ran out of gas.
Why are you in the middle?
Yeah.
That's my question, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Why are you driving in the middle to begin with? But yeah,
niggas,
it's just ridiculous out here.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it gets better. I mean, Biden blaming Russia. I don't know how Russia controls what we do in the U.S., but hey, it is what it is. Shout out to Ukrainians, by the way. Y'all holding it down.
So them niggas go to war and we pay it in gas?
Yeah. Yeah.
When we went to war, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. That didn't hit me until now.
Bro,
Wow.
you see how much money we sending over there?
Mad money. Crazy.
Nigga said 13 bill.
Yep.
Damn.
Where'd that come from?
Where that shit come from, bro?
Where did that come from?
Where's my money?
Oh, God.
Damn, see, so this is snowfall.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, look at us funding.
Bro.
Hey, that's crazy.
We ain't even getting drugs out of it.
That's the crazy part.
I mean, I'm getting gas. I'm paying for gas. I'm getting my gas. But yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so this randomly came to mind. Do you think people take advantage of good people?
All the time.
All the time.
And follow-up question. Because of that, do you think good people should not be as open or as caring or as good as they are?
I think they should be, but because of whatever betrayal they go through, they feel like they shouldn't do it anymore.
I agree with
know?
that. I feel like personally, or not personally, but if you're a good person, you're constantly getting taken advantage of. You just got to hold back and really reevaluate who you're dealing with and how open you are with people from the jump.
Yep.
Because I feel like most people, from the jump, they know they're going to take advantage of someone. Especially like if I'm meeting you through someone else or like I don't know you. I know you have good intentions, but how can I use those good intentions to benefit me? So, I mean, if you do have good intentions, I'm just thinking like, yo, hold back on those. Don't show everything. Don't be as open to everyone so no one gets a true idea of who you are and therefore can take advantage of you. I feel like you should only be like that with like those people that you really fuck with. But I don't know. I feel like Dev's about to have a beautiful answer.
No, not at all. No, people get taken advantage all the time, especially like good people. People see where their moral compass lies and just find a way to go around that and do fuck shit. And like, yo, since you're a good person and you're a good soul, you should be okay with this, or like you've dealt with this before, so you should be able to continue dealing with this type of shit. And yeah, people just take advantage of that way too much, way too often. And yeah, I've come by it a couple of times for sure. Many times in my life I've come by that shit. But then, you know, how I respond to it, people call me a dick. So there's like no healthy balance, really. You're either a good person or you're an awful person.
You're a bitch.
So I find there's really no healthy balance. I say, hey, just live how you want to live by your own moral compass. As long as you're not doing anything immoral, you're a-okay in my book. But don't take shit from anybody at the same time. You feel me? Like, I've been in certain situations where like, yo, I've constantly done this out of the generosity of my heart, and then if I stop doing this, people think it's an issue because it's like, yo, I stopped doing this for a reason, even though the main reason is I stopped doing it because I noticed how I was taken advantage of every single time I was doing this one thing. So, you know, it's like what I said before a long time ago, just limit your access to certain people. You give a lot of access to people, take that shit away, see what happens, and then they'll fall back around and be like, oh shit, wow, I was doing this entire time. That's crazy. And then I just look at you like, yeah, stupid ass. But that's just how I feel.
Oh, okay.
That's just how I feel. Yeah.
Well, that was a good answer. You said you didn't have one.
You feel me? That was
a
so
good
eloquently
answer.
and
Right,
beautifully.
bro.
Like,
I mean, I deal with this shit on a day-to-day basis.
Okay.
You feel me?
Oh, wow.
I'm
I
sorry.
just got blocked.
Oh, wow.
you see,
I was just gonna say, create your boundaries. More importantly, I feel like once you create boundaries, everything will just ease up afterwards. Because if there's no boundaries, then people just feel like they can do whatever they want to do.
I feel like it takes you getting taken advantage of to be able to do that, though.
True. Yeah,
like,
you gotta go through it.
Think about it. If you never got taken advantage of, why would you have the need to create boundaries? So it's like kind of a learning lesson. Like me personally, every time I've gotten taken advantage of, I just stopped fucking with the person altogether.
Same.
Because if you knew this is how I am towards you and you're going to abuse that and take advantage of that and make me feel bad as a result of it, there's no reason I should be fucking with you, and you were never real with me from the jump. Like you was just using me the whole time. So anytime someone does that to me, I just cut them out my life, because you was never serious about that or about me, to be very honest with you. So that's how I approach the situations. I don't ever want to like reevaluate a relationship I have with someone and have to switch up how I treat someone. If I have to do all that, you're ready to snip. Feel me?
Yeah, and like what I hate most about certain situations like that is like most of the times where I noticed where I was being taken advantage of was times where me and the other person were both aware of the fuck shit going on, but then I can't say it without like being specific, but it's like when I have confrontations with people about certain shit, I see shit coming from a mile away all the time about any situation. If things are heading down a bad road, I can see it coming from a mile away. So I address it as soon as I see it. If there's anything to come from it, cool. If there's not, I let a lot of shit slide. But then the times where I don't let shit slide, yo, it always tends to come back to me, because they're just like, yo, you were never like this before. Why are you being like this now? And I'm just like, nigga, I never had to get to this point. You just kept pushing and thinking that I would continue to let shit slide to now bring us up to this point. I say never take advantage of my kindness. Don't see that shit as weakness, because I also say, and I tell a lot of people this, I have a very cold, dark side that I don't tend to show to that many people, but the people that have seen it know exactly what it is. So it's just like, yo, you don't want to go there, so don't push. You feel me? Don't push. Stay in your lane. Always.
It'd be like those people that only know you as a dickhead and asshole, and those people that only know you as a good person and being.
Oh my gosh, no! Wow, there's so many people on either side.
No, I was about to say.
I feel you.
No, that's right. That's how I got.
The people that only know me as the great guy I am, and
some just hate me. Think I'm a dickhead. You see that side of me.
To the ones that know me as a dick,
that's your fault.
No, to the ones that know me as a dick, bro, it's honestly just because like.
You had to take a breath.
Take a deep breath.
Oh my gosh.
Because I'm blunt.
Yes.
I'm very blunt. It's like, yo, sometimes I try to handle a lot of people differently. You feel me? The ones that I feel like I can't be honest, or feel like they're the ones I can't be myself or be blunt with, I just don't interact with them at all. Because I'm just like, okay, if it's going to be an issue every time I open my mouth and address you, let's just not do it all together. You feel me? But no, in that I'm just very blunt. If I have something that I want to address and I think I can do it respectfully, I'll try to do that. But then when shit goes all fucking crazy, then I'm just like, I'm chill on my side. It don't gotta be that. If that's how I gotta be, that's how I gotta be. But then I'm so able to just move on and like get over it. But then maybe on the backside, they're like, yo, you just kind of just brush that entire thing off. I'm just like, nigga, way too busy with my life right now, bro. I
got bigger things to worry. I got bigger things to worry about.
Keep that shit over there. I'm gonna go do this. You feel me? So yeah, sometimes people think I'm insensitive when it comes to that, but I'm just like, yo, I give my energy to the ones that deserve it. You feel me? If you don't want to be in that circle, if you don't want that respect around you, I'm just not giving it as simple as that. And that's why the ones that see me as a great person, they get that side of me 100% of the time. The ones that see me as a dick, don't, and it is what it is. But, you know, I don't know.
What he said.
I don't know.
Does anyone see you as a dick, Imani?
Only
the women whose guys you've stolen?
Ow, no, we're not gonna say that. That's crazy.
That's
I don't
hilarious.
know what. That's crazy.
That's pretty
You ain't deny it.
I didn't steal anybody's man, so I don't know what you're talking about. Don't put that on me. Anybody that thinks I'm mean, Friends who couldn't take my honest opinions on their actions. That's really all that it is. I think people want me to be the friend to caress you and be like, no, like they're the fault, like you're not the problem. Like, no, I'm gonna tell you, no, you're a dumbass. You shouldn't have did that. And then I'm the one that's mean. So it's like, okay, like Devin said, if I'm mean and I'm genuinely saying something to like help you out, but you not seeing it, you're all the way over there, like, okay, I still love you, I still care about you, but like there has to be a distance, because like he said again, if I open my mouth and I try to say something to help you and you think I'm being mean to you, then I can't be friends with you. It's as simple as that.
Would you say your friends are the same way as you? Like you guys tell it to each other how it is and don't get offended when you guys talk to each other that way? Or
no, I have learned that certain friendships are just a particular way. I have friends who need to be caressed, need to be like spoken to certain ways, and I have friends where we can say anything and nobody in the room is really gonna get offended, because we all know like we're just talking just to talk. If someone says something out of pocket, then you say, you probably shouldn't have said that, and then just keep it going. So.
Now, that's an interesting scenario, because if I have a friend that like I need to talk to a certain way in order to get the message across from them, but they do some fuck shit, it's hard to really like put my emotions aside and like, all right, you fucked up here, this is how it made me feel. Instead, I just blow up sometimes. Like, do you have that?
I don't do that anymore. I listen. I listen. I have 2 friends that are like that. I just listen to them. Whatever it is they need me to listen, and they need to break it down. Sure, I'll still say a little bit of things here and there, but I won't go in the way I normally would with most people, because I know if I do, they're gonna think I'm not on their side, or I'm not supporting them because I'm taking the other person's side, or I'm pointing the fault in whatever they're doing. So
you're friends with people who are actively wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Okay.
Like that doesn't
I just wanted to sum that
doesn't
up.
fuck up the relationship. Like, could you do that? Like,
yeah, yeah, I have a lot of friendships that way. That's how I'm able to have as many friendships that way, because I draw boundaries everywhere. You feel me? Like, okay. It's like what Imani was saying earlier. Like, you have friends for different
things.
Like things. You feel me? Like this one person who I'm mad cool with, love them to death. You feel me? But then I just know in this one avenue, they're stuck there, and unfortunately, throughout my time knowing them, they will never get past that. And it's like, you can either accept that about them and just nourish the relationship like that, or distance yourself away from it. Mm-hmm. I was at the stage where I'm just like, I care about you as a person. You might not be able to grow from this one thing, but as long as that one thing doesn't affect me, it's cool. So you just draw certain boundaries like that. I have people like that. Like for me, I have the people I can just be 100% myself with at all times. And to those people, I don't think there's much that they can do to fuck up in my eyes, because they know what not to do. You feel me? Like the ones that I'm 100% comfortable with, they know me enough to know what not to do to like get on my bad side in a way. You feel me? But no, there's definitely mad people that I know where I'm just like, oh, if they need advice, give them, give them the right advice, give them what you would do, but maybe don't be as honest as you would normally be, because sometimes if I can be like if I'm really cool with you, like if you came up to me with some shit and it was like some real personal shit, I would, because of our relationship, I would give you my 100% honest opinion, regardless if it would hurt your feelings or not, because that's just my honest opinion. You can take from it what you would want to take from it.
That's the dynamic of the relationship as
well. Exactly. But there's also other people who are just like, wow, why would you say that? Or wow, this is what you think of me. I'm just like, wow, this isn't helpful at all, or it's not going anywhere. And I'm just like, okay, cool, then fuck it. That doesn't apply to you, but it's still my opinion at the end of the day. There's just, I don't go 100% with everyone that day, because I'm like, not a lot of people think the way that I do too. You feel me?
Yeah,
I feel that.
Yeah, like I don't know. I've had multiple conversations where I can kind of go through an entire conversation being respectful, even if things get hot. I can still keep it in a respectful manner. But I don't know, sometimes emotions and egos get involved where now we're just speaking nonsense and we're not having a concise conversation at all. And I just choose not to include myself in those situations.
I'm also friends with my cousins too, so like we all kind of think the same too. So I think that that's why when y'all were like, I have some people who think of me as a dick and I have no people who love me, I'm like, I don't really have that. I don't really have that problem like that, if I'm being honest.
Well, the people that think of me as a dick, I don't consider them my friends. Those are just people I know that think of me as a dick.
That's true. That's also true. Yes.
So it's like that relationship. Like I don't give a fuck because they don't affect my life, and I don't speak to them or see them on a consistent basis. But it's just the fact that I've had these interactions with people, and I know that's what they think of me, based off secondhand or third hand or things they've observed from themselves, but nothing firsthand experience dealing with me. So everything you said, I agree with everything you said. Me though, I'm a different type of nigga where it's like if I'm having the same conversation over and over again with my friend, I don't care how good of a relationship we have. If we're having the same conversation over and over and over again, it's just going to come to a point with me where I'm just going to tell you not to come to me about these things anymore. Because it's going to frustrate me having this conversation over and over. Because like, yo, you're coming to me for answers, help. Respectfully, I'm giving you my opinion. Don't come to me if you're not going to use my opinion, or don't come to me if you just have me repeating myself. And that's usually how I go about it with the people I have those types of dialogues with. But I just wanted to say that, just say my piece. But I don't got anything else to say on that. Did you?
No, I'm good.
I'm more like that with women. I'm just like. Some of y'all, I'm just like, yo, don't come to me with your relationship shit. Bro.
Definitely with women, but when my nigga starts to get like that, I'm like, yo, you need to reevaluate and fix what you're doing. You're a grown ass man.
Nah, like the only reason why I said that is just because like sometimes people can be so stuck in their ways, no matter what type of advice you give them. It's just like it's like with one person I know. Anytime they come with me to some shit, I already know what's the situation. Like they might have beef with one person, and I'll be like, they might have like beef with one person. Like one time, the shorty came to me because now she wasn't cool with this other shorty, and my first question was it boy related? And she said yeah, and I'll be like, y'all be cool in 2 weeks. You give us some space. You feel me? But then like other times, it's just like, yo, anytime they come to me with just like boy issues, like nigga, I give you the same answer every single time. I will literally give you a play-by-play of how this nigga will take advantage of you. I will give you a play-by-play on it. I will.
Nigga said I'm gonna predict the future for you.
I only need 5 minutes in a room with somebody, and I will give you a play-by-play on how this man plans on taking advantage of you. You feel me? And then when you come back to me and you give me the same play-by-play, bro, on how it ended up happening.
That's embarrassing.
Nigga, at that point, you played yourself because you literally walked yourself in. Let me coach myself through this moment. You feel me? That's what I feel like you did. And I'm just like, now you're calling my phone crying when I told you 3 weeks ago what was going to happen. I just hate shit like that, fam.
You know what they call that?
There's no accountability and shit like that. I mean, no, because there is accountability because in that same sense, they know exactly what they're doing. Niggas just living their life.
It's called optimism, bro. They're optimistic about the situation.
No, Dada.
It's called
very,
optimism.
very optimistic. Regardless of whatever is going on, this is what's gonna happen. That's literally what the mindset is. Now you taking off your whole. Why are you taking this
optimism?
That's all I've seen women do off optimism, bro.
Wishful thinking.
But I guess niggas is choosing, right?
Nah, I feel it. That brings back memories.
I've seen some niggas doing some stuff too.
I've told girls exactly what will happen if they try to fuck with me, and
you're one of them.
Yeah.
But they no,
it's a good thing. It's a good thing. But dudes like him get like, it's kind of like
you don't respect yourself.
Known around like, oh, just so you know, you did with him. This is what's gonna happen.
And if you still do it, you
that's
know,
saying,
end up just like fucking what's that chick's name? What's that chick's name from Power? You end up just like Diana. Another Diana in these streets. You feel me? Effie told you not to do that shit.
Now look at you.
It's a bad hit.
Now look at you.
Facts.
Oh boy.
Effie tried talking to Lauren too. Now look at her.
Dead.
Get alive, you ain't gas him up.
Oh my God.
Yo, speaking of that nigga, bro.
Yeah, let's get into music. Oh, facts. Yeah, let's get into music.
That nigga just dropped an album. Lil Durk dropped his album 7220 on Friday. 17 tracks long, about 49 minutes. I thought it was a solid project. It's a little switcher from what he usually does. A lot of his tracks were between like a minute 30 and like 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So I think he's found that formula to get his streams up personally. Okay. But I thought it was an okay album. I wouldn't put it in his top 3 personally. I still think Signed to the Streets 3 is his best album. I'll also put The Voice over this. But yeah, it was a solid project. There's a couple skips on there for me. I'm going to say my favorite songs are, Petty 2, Golden Child. What Happened to Virgil, Gunna was floating all over that beat, as well as Federal Nightmares. But there's a solid project. Usual Durk being on his melodic shit and then switching to rap, talking about Vaughn. But I'm surprised there weren't more features, to be very honest with you. There's only 4 features throughout the entire project, but solid project.
Dev?
I enjoyed the project a lot. I felt like Durk was getting very personal on this project. Obviously, the deaths that he had to endure and recover from are affecting him and traumatizing him, and you can hear it in the music. My favorites are Aha, that shit's fire still. No Interviews, Differences with Summer Walker, Federal Nightmares was fire, Smoking and Thinking is fire. Shootout in My Crib, Golden Child, a good majority. I liked a good majority of this tape, I can say. He had some questionable lines on various points of the album.
How far you gonna smell perks and lean?
I feel like Gunna wrote that for some reason.
But how far you gonna smell perks and lean?
But I already know
Sticking in her ass, she sit different.
Oh my god.
And I feel that. But I already know that there's going to be a deluxe coming out soon, and there'll probably be more features on the deluxe because we know Durk is definitely dropping the deluxe in. It's going to be a whole nother album.
Is it? Wait, what did you think of the album?
I did not listen to it. That's why I asked you guys what was your opinions on it. I was going to ask you guys what is the skip? Where is the skips at?
Well, I'll say that. I mean, I wouldn't call it a skip, but it's the song. Which one is it? I forget which one. Oh, Love Dior Banks. I think that's the one where his kid is talking in the beginning. I honestly skipped.
So turn that shit off.
God. Jesus.
He said turn that. He said get this kid out of here.
Is he right, Dev? On love?
I mean, I
don't remember what it sounds like.
I didn't want to. I skipped it the first time because I thought it was just an interlude of the kid talking, and then halfway through,
oh shit, he's still going.
And then halfway through, he starts the song, and I was like, all right. But it's a skip solely for the beginning because it takes so long to get into it, and it is what it is. But yeah, I wanted to ask you, Dev, Aha, I'm tired of that song already.
Oh,
that's a great diss track.
No, it is. It's a great diss track when it came out, but I've heard it so much already. And it's so repetitive, the chorus is just so repetitive that I've already gotten used to the song.
Oh damn, that's your fault. Nah, that shit fire, bro. That shit's Nah, I played this mad times. It's people would tell don't respond to shit that got to do with Vaughn, and he's like, no, fuck that shit. Go get your gun, nigga. We about to light up the whole block. These niggas are sending their locations, fucking their bitches. All their niggas is their son. We getting active out here. You telling me to what? You speak on name. I'm speak on Vaughn. I am sliding through your block every time, 50 deep. That shit's fire. That shit's fire, bro. But this beef between Durk and YoungBoy, I don't know. This shit
gonna die, bro.
It's getting too much to the point. I was watching the $1 million worth of game episode with Durk, which is very fire. Go ahead and check that out. And I can't get too much into it because we don't got enough time. But I saw the game that Wallow was trying to spit to Durk, and Durk was listening, but he seemed like he had his mind made up on, where he stands in this whole situation. So prayers to everybody involved, but this shit's crazy. This shit's wild out here.
Prayers to everyone involved after that.
Hey, facts. But yeah, solid music, solid project. He, like I said, he gets better with each project, in my opinion. And he got really personal with this one, and I like seeing that side of Durk. So yeah, that shit was heat. Lucky Daye dropped an album. He dropped it early last Tuesday, and it's called Candy Drip. I guess this is actually his debut album. Painted, I guess, wasn't an album.
second.
Even okay, was Painted an album?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he's saying this is his debut, and Painted was a mixtape. But whatever.
Right.
Okay, now it says the singer's second album, so we'll say the second album. Candy Drip, 17 songs long, smooth R&B. My favorites is Fever. That's my shit. That is my shit. Old Verse fire.
Yep.
God Body with Smino's fire too. And Compassion with Child's fire. There's some joints on this tape for sure.
Yeah.
I ain't listened to it, so that's all you two. Yeah.
Okay. I still like Painted more than this one, but I will say that my favorite was Cherry Forest on there. Love Over, love Candy Drip. I actually love NWA. It was a different sound than I expected. But yeah, those are my top 3 on there.
Feels Like it's fire too. Yeah.
I'll tap into Lucky Daye. I fuck with him.
Yeah, some joints. You definitely play that around the women. They like that.
Yeah, he does.
I didn't listen to Tana Talk 4,
didn't
Benny the
either.
Butcher, but it's definitely on my it's on my queue, so I will play it at some point and let y'all know.
Fire album. Fire album. Y'all want some real rap? None of that drill shit. You want some shit with substance, where a man's actually spitting. Tap into my nigga Benny the Butcher. You gonna get that with every track. Real shit.
And then NBA YoungBoy and DaBaby dropped a project. I also did not listen to this because I don't listen to either of them.
You don't listen to DaBaby
No.
at all?
No.
Is there a specific reason?
I haven't listened to him since Kirk.
I was about to say, I thought you listened to Kirk. Like,
That shit was 2019, bro.
Ow.
I haven't listened to DaBaby in a while. I haven't listened to DaBaby in a while. I don't know.
is there a reason why, or you just don't listen?
It just doesn't hit like that.
I told you.
Like DaBaby, to be honest, in terms of his albums, he never had like one album where I was like from beginning to end, this was a slap. Like he has many memorable verses. He has memorable features for sure, but I never listened to a full album front to back and was like, yeah, this shit's hard. Never. And Kirk was just when DaBaby was like starting to blow up. So that's why I liked a couple joints off that. But even that as an album, I'm like,
It wasn't even.
It's
there.
okay.
Yo.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
intro,
a lot of skips on there.
Yeah.
and that's it.
I don't like his beat choices.
I'm like
on there.
intro, and that's it.
Remember, that was a topic of conversation. Is he going to change up his flow? Is he going to change up his beat? No,
And he
it's the
did
same
with
thing.
and he
He
did
did
with
a
Kirk.
couple of
He
them,
did with
yeah.
Kirk.
I didn't
And he-
like. I didn't like the ones
I
he
just didn't
selected.
like it.
though.
Oh, okay. Now I can't even say it. Blame It On Baby had decent tracks. The one right after Kirk that had Rockstar.
That was a
on it.
mixtape, wasn't it?
No, it was an album.
That was an album.
Yeah, and that had Rockstar on it. So I guess, and the Nasty joint with Ashanti and Megan. Yeah, but that's the only two.
Singles,
so,
bro,
Yeah,
singles.
singles. It's all
Yeah,
singles.
the babies for singles. I mean,
But did you?
I'll be honest. I don't really tap into him like that either. But I saw him and YoungBoy did a project together. I was like, all right, let me tap in. And
What it sound like?
the nigga spazzed.
Both of them.
Yeah, they both spazzed. I can't lie. Like, I understand why there's smoke being thrown their way because they actually dropped a good project. But
All right, I'll check it out then.
I don't know how to describe like this album.
Oh.
Like it's.
Is it just DaBaby hopping on a bunch of YoungBoy songs?
I would say they're hopping on each other's songs.
Okay.
Like they're hopping on each other's songs. Like some songs you could tell this was made for YoungBoy. Some you could tell this was for DaBaby, but they both complement each other very well.
Okay. Bet. I'll check it out then. I'll check it out. Let's see. Anything else that came? We didn't talk about Vaughn's album.
Oh shit! You listened to it?
I did.
I did.
I didn't.
Sheesh. I thought it was a good album, to be honest. I mean, you could tell some of these verses. I thought some of the verses were a little short. They were incomplete, and that kind of upset me because I was like, you know what? Just leave it off the album. Just leave it off the album at that point. Like, I don't want to have another Pop Smoke situation where it's just like you're just putting these songs out here just to put these songs out here. But Evil Twins, him and Durk, I thought they spazzed on that. FaceTime with G Herbo, don't play that. That was good. I'm trying to see. I like Get It Done with OMB Peasy on there as well, another old block nigga. But I thought it was a good album. Like I said, just some skips with the verses that sounded incomplete. But other than that, Durk did what he had to do, or did what he was trying to do.
Yeah, I remember back in the day when I said listening to King Vaughn reminded me of a young Durk, and obviously with some time I was able to see that Vaughn did have his own sound, and I was hearing that on this tape. He doesn't sound like Durk at all. He sounds like his own person. The joint with Favi, fam, I'm still thinking about that joint that they did on the last album, I Am What I Am. That song go crazy. That's probably one of my favorite Fabio verses. But it just lets me know hearing this that Vaughn was on his way up. He really was. I think I have to keep listening to this more to really get comfortable with it. I like Welcome to Old Block a little bit more, but obviously he was alive when that came out, so that is his own personal touch. But I'll keep playing it, and if I really fuck with it, I'll come back to let y'all know. And then besides that, are there any other projects? No, not on my side.
Davies dropped something.
He dropped a project
or
a single? Hold up, don't tell me that. Davies dropped a project and ain't promoted? Sounds like him.
Talk to me about
9 tracks. Oh, I didn't listen to it.
I know,
I'm just
but
looking.
just read.
I don't even. Oh, it says, "How did I get here, Shorty?"
Oh, he did.
Die?
Oh
no,
shit.
How did I get here?
This shit dropped March 11th on Friday.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's 9 tracks. Let's see. There's 4 features. No, excuse me.
7.
Got Method Man.
Oh yeah, I'm listening to this on the way
Child,
home.
Benny the
Trey
Butcher.
the Truth. Ain't that nigga from Boston?
Who?
Trey the Truth?
No.
There's some Trey nigga that's from out here.
Trey the Kid.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, go ahead, check that out.
No, I'm tapping in after this.
Millie's dropped a single with Mozzie. It's called Ashes in the Maybach. Go ahead, check that out. The video should be out as well. Millie's is going up. He's dropping Blanco 5 pretty soon. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like he might have a label situation coming pretty soon. I don't know if it's major. Maybe it'll be like an indie deal, but I feel like he has an announcement coming up pretty soon. But yeah, shout out to Millie's, bro. He's doing great shit. Yeah, he's been grinding. He's been working hard. He put 10 plus years in this shit, and it looks like it's starting to pay off. So that's what's up. All right, and I think that's it for new music. We can go into our reality checks and then wrap this up.
Short and sweet for the people today. My reality check is complaining will not get anything done. Yes, you can complain about the hardships you're dealing with. Yes, you can complain about the L's you've been taking. Yes, you complain about the situation you're in right now, but complaining is not going to fix it. Complaining is not going to make everything all right. Complaining is not going to put the action and work in to fix the situation you're in. Only thing that's going to do that is you. So instead of complaining, put some actions into what you're complaining about. Put that negative energy into positive energy and fixing your life, fixing the things that you are upset with. Go to the gym, eat right, etc. There's a lot of things you can fix in your life that you're upset with. Stop complaining about it and put some action into it and fix it. It's my reality check.
Hey. My reality check is basically summing up what we spoke about today in terms of friendships and relationships, and just understand that not every relationship is going to be the same. Every friendship is going to be the same. You're going to have different types of relationships, and just know that you're going to have to work through it to make it fit and benefit both of you guys. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But just understand that it's okay if it's not like all the rest of your friendships or your relationships. That's it.
For my reality check, I would say to let the people know to do things that keep you at peace if you feel like you're going through a hectic week or you've been busy dealing with a lot of stress. Make sure you're able to find the things that, keep you at bay, keep you calm, peaceful, zen yourself out. There's mad shit going on, and, sometimes when we get stressed out, we kind of stall ourselves out, but there's still mad shit that we got to do. We're still on a mission at the end of the day, so don't let any of that deter you from, your main goal. So if you got to take a break to just de-stress yourself real quick, do whatever you have to in that moment and then continue to grind as usual. You feel me? That's my reality check. thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for checking us out. Catch us on all of our socials via @TheUrbanProduct. Subscribe to our website, www.theurbanproduct.com. We got a lot of things popping off over there. Got some big shit coming up pretty soon, and we'll announce them as time goes by. But yeah, it's been dope. You've been listening to The Urban Products. It's been your boy DME.
It's been your boy Cozy Rich.
It's been your girl Imani.
We will go ahead and catch y'all next week. Everyone be easy out there.
Love.